Greetings, Taryn here from Genesis Pro Health and Wellbeing Solutions, and I'm going to show you how to do the Cortices Technique. It only needs to take 2 minutes, but it is super powerful, super effective. If you are feeling an overwhelm, if you're feeling shocked, if you're feeling stressed, if you've got you just can't sleep at night, please do the Cortices Technique. It really does have an overall impact because all dis-ease in the body is reflected in the brain at some level. So when I gave a talk at the Association for the Aged at TAFTA, there were 30 elderly people sitting there, and I was teaching them how to do it. And I did it twice with them. The elderly woman came up to me afterwards and said, "Taryn, I need to be honest with you." I thought, what a load of crap is this, but she did it anyway. She said she got to the top here. She hadn't even finished the technique, and this terrible pain from her hysterectomy scar that she'd had persistently for 2 weeks, that she wanted to go and have addressed with a specialist, stopped. The pain immediately stopped. So the second time I taught them, she was really paying attention. And that's why you can see why we incorporate it into our fast aid little program that we apply for accidents, injuries. It's super powerful. So yeah, you can use this with children, teach it to your children. It's really good for ADHD, just very chaotic, busy minds that can't seem to settle. So I'm going to just teach it briefly to you. Oh, and it's not just the cortices. We're actually balancing the amygdala, the limbic brain, every part of the brain. So by applying it and doing it regularly, like on a daily basis, it also helps to harmonize and calm those overreactive emotions down as well. So you're going to start by placing one hand with the fingers together at the base of the skull. And then you're going to take this hand and just tap very gently and lightly like you would on a newborn baby. You're going to do the duration of a tapping on the head, heart, or gut brain is about the duration of an in or out breath. So you'll tap there and then here on the navel. Okay, so you do that twice. Sorry, I'm talking while I'm doing this. Do it twice and then put one hand there and you just keep repeating. Okay, head, heart, and gut brain. You do it twice. And this is the second time we're doing it. Put another hand on top so we don't want to leave gaps and spaces. And then we're tapping with this hand and just taking nice deep, slow breaths as we're doing that, okay? You can tap on the hand, no problem. So yeah, it's really a game changer and a fantastic tool to implement into your daily routine. I remember when I coordinated a public talk for our founder, Dr. John Feldheim, in about 2008. There were 300 people there at the talk. So here you're going to cover up to the temple and just above the ear. He taught this technique to everybody there, and I ended up seeing one of those participants that came to the talk like 6 weeks later for her first session, and she said she had done the Cortices technique like he showed everyone every day for those 6 weeks, and she said, you know what, her chronic sinusitis had improved by 70%. So as I said, all dis-ease in the body is reflected in the brain at some level. So by repetitively and consistently doing it on a day-to-day basis, you are looking at helping to balance your entire body. So it's just a good self-care tool, and we all need this in this day and age. So enjoy it, utilize it, let me know how it goes. Taryn from Genesis Pro Health and Wellbeing Solutions. You can find us on Instagram, Genesis Pro Health. Cheers.